Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel that is Beyond Dentistry. Today I am Dr. Kanksha Gupta is here with another new video that we have on the topic of mid-face fractures. So first question is arise, what is fracture? Fracture, it is a discontinuous in the bone. So while reading the fracture, we go through the mid-face. So introduction. Mid-face. The area which is bounded by superiorly, it is a transverse line which is connecting both sides of frontozygomatic sutures. As you see in this diagram, there are both sides of frontozygomatic sutures. When we passes the line when we connect the line, both left frontozygomatic sutures and right zygomatic sutures, this line is passes through nasal suture and frontomaxillary suture. Okay, this is all about superiorly. When the mid-face is bounded inferiorly, it is the occlusion plane of the maxillary teeth. Okay, so the area which comes under this boundaries is called mid-face, and the fracture which is occurring in this area is called mid-face fractures. So we have a Le Fort which is classified into three parts, which we have Le Fort 1, Le Fort 2 and Le Fort 3. Okay, so now we are going to discuss the pillars of maxillary skeleton. So it is divided into two. One is vertical pillar and horizontal pillar. So while in vertical pillar we have nasomaxillary buttress, zygomatic maxillary buttress and pterygomaxillary buttress. So first we are going to discuss the nasomaxillary buttress. So it will start from the alveolar process of maxillary canine region, and it travels along with the lateral boundaries of anterior nasal septum, and it connects frontomaxillary process of maxilla, and it connects to the frontal bone. As you see in this diagram, the line which is start from the maxillary canine and it runs through the lateral boundary of anterior nasal septum, and it goes with the frontomaxillary process of maxilla, and it connects in the frontal. So second we have zygomatic maxillary buttress. So it starts from the alveolar process of maxillary second molar, and it goes with the zygoma or body of zygoma, and goes with the frontomaxillary suture and connects in the frontal bone. As you see in this diagram, this point goes somewhere between the second molar and root of second molar, and it goes with the body of zygoma and then the frontozygomatic suture, and it connects in the frontal bone. So third we have pterygoid maxillary buttress. So it starts from the posterior maxilla and connects the pterygoid plate. Okay, so this is all about vertical pillar. So now we have horizontal pillar. In horizontal pillar we have supraorbital rim with frontal bone, infraorbital rim, and third we have alveolar bone. So as you see in this diagram, supraorbital is somewhere upper the orbital and infraorbital is lower the orbital. It is a line which is passes through, and we have alveolar process. This is the alveolar process of tooth. So the question is arise, what is the importance of buttress? So importance of buttress is they absorb the force which is directly on the middle third, and it divided or transmitted the other cranial structure. So this is all about anatomy of mid-face fractures. Now we are going to discuss the classification. So we have a René Le Fort, which is done an experiment of cadaver head and explain the complex fractures of middle third. So it is divided into three parts: Le Fort 1, Le Fort 2, Le Fort 3. So next we have Rons and Willy is going to describe the classification of mid-face fracture. So he divided into two parts. First is fracture not involving the occlusion, and fracture which is involving the occlusion. So first we are going to discuss the fracture not involving the occlusion. It is divided into two parts. First is central and second is lateral. While in central, it is divided into four parts. That is, A is fracture of nasal bone, and B is fracture of frontal process of maxilla, C is A and B with extension of ethmoid bone, D is A, B, C with extension of frontal bone. As you in C, this is A, B with ethmoid bone. AB is referred as nasal fracture and frontal process of maxilla, and ABC is frontal nasal fracture, frontal process of maxilla, and the frontal bone with extension of ethmoid bone and the frontal bone. This is all about our center. Lateral lesion. So lateral lesion, the fracture with involving the zygomatic maxillary complex. So the in this we comes in the zygomatic arch, zygomatic bone, and the maxilla. Okay, so this is all about the lateral lesion. Now we are going to discuss the fracture which involving the occlusion, which is again divided into three parts. The first is dentoalveolar, suprazygomatic, and subzygomatic. While in dentoalveolar, the dental fracture which is refers, and in supra we have in subzygomatic, this is Lefort 1 and Lefort 2. While in suprazygomatic is it Lefort 3. So this is all about the classification of midface fractures. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.